Welcome back, it's Chuck here, and we're here with the Friday episode of Milton Daily Homes. A little bit quieter day today. It's just 11 properties. We've had sort of 15 in the last few days. But again, quality, quantity, sometimes are not related at all. So let's start off the list today with 941 Burroughs Gate. And so when you look at this picture, I mean, the photo's stretched out, so it's a three-story home. This almost makes it look like a two-story. It's a single-car garage. So this is probably stretched by probably 30%. Would look a lot different in a normal kind of photo. Another angle right here just to show the end unit, and then you see this front door and beautiful insert here. Now I wonder if at some point the builders maybe screwed up the door and they had to sort of put this new, put bricks on either side. I have no idea. So that might be something to inquire about. It looks like there's been a change there to the, or maybe the owners put a different door. I have no idea. So and you can see the insert from there. Nice neutral colors here. The pictures are terrific. There's a laundry on this main level here. And then you get up and you've got the kitchen with the eat-in area. It's just under 1,300 square feet. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs, and they're both a terrific size. So it's, it's certainly good-looking home. It looks like they've upgraded some of the floors here, and you can see the virtual tour as well. So lots of nice things going on. Probably for the last time this week, I'm just going to mention about how quickly these have escalated in price, and I think that these guys have dug their heels in at the right spot. They're going to probably get some good activity on this at this number. September 21st is the magic date for these guys. Okay, so 1174 McDowell, 2-story Mattamy home. It's 337.9, 1235 square feet. It's called a Bryant model. Okay, so you've got some great looking hardwood floors here. Very open concept design. So the kitchen overlooks the dining room. Then there's a family room right here. The furniture is to scale. It's got a lot of things going for it. Inside entry from the garage, which is something we don't talk about a lot on Daily Homes, but boy oh boy is it convenient. So nice white kitchen here. The next one's got a great white kitchen as well. Or actually, no, so this is the one. The one previous had the white kitchen. Sorry. And nice backsplash. I mean, it's definitely got it kicking. Upstairs, they've upgraded some floors here. There's only one full bathroom upstairs, so the finished basement, and then you have a second full bathroom downstairs in the lower level in the basement, and about 3 or 4 feet extra in the yard. So I'm a big fan of this one. I think that when you look at the model up from this, the Croft side, what it sells for, and the fact that this has all the things that it does, I think they picked a great price, and they're going to be rewarded for it. 1086 Clark, it is 398, 888. And sometimes that choice of number can be really good because a lot of homes list at 399, 399.9, all that kind of stuff. So at 398, you're ahead of all those guys on the list. Good strategic decision. Okay, so you've got everything matters when you're listing a home. The exact number on the listing does mean something. So you've got a front living room right here, or I guess that would be a dining room, pardon me, and then you've got a family room, and then you can see, so that hallway goes to that dining room, and then the family room just off to the side here. Neutral colors here in the kitchen. Relatively open concept. You've got 4 bedrooms upstairs plus a laundry space. It's 1,800 square feet. 2-tier deck in the back. And you're in a great school district, same as the one on McDowell. I think, I don't know if it's just me getting adjusted to the prices for the semis for this range. There's one on Stark that I profiled, I think, last week, and I said, it's probably a few percentage points off, and it's well into the 14s kind of thing. And so I compared to those guys, these guys are doing really well. I think that you're getting close to that range where you can buy a detached home, and sometimes you can run into problems there if you're some of the bigger and better semis. So 1079 Clark, another semi-detached. I think this one is probably about 17 to 1,800 square feet. 419 on this one here too. So here's another comparison. Might make the one just down the street on Clark look really good. So here's some hardwood floors. This one, yeah, you can see the cabinets here. I don't know what's on the cabinet there. I hope it's not broken. It's hard to see from the picture. And then upstairs you've got the 4 bedrooms. Now what you have in this one that could be a really good competitive advantage is you've got a second suite down in the basement, and whether or not it's a legal suite, you have to kind of check. There's some things to look at. I mean, you need to protect yourself from an insurance standpoint. If, like in other words, get the electric checked. Do everything you can as a landlord if it's not an official legal basement, which it's very hard to get that status. So this one could very well be an opportunity. I think if you get $600-700 out of your basement, this all of a sudden starts carrying like one of those 3-story townhomes that can carry for a lot less. So good opportunity potentially here. It looks like the separate entrance is through the garage, so I'm not exactly sure how they figured that one out, but go have a look at this one. It could be something a little bit different than what we see with a lot of these homes. 1077 Easterbrook is at $499. Double car garage, and it's only a 3-bedroom, and it looks like it's got one big room here, and then you've got your kitchen with the eat-in area. Now, we sold one of these recently in the 470s with a finished basement with a nice size yard and everything else. Now, ours didn't have the upgraded flooring on the second level, or the first for that matter. Okay, so you've got a basement downstairs with a bar, pool table, and then there's your backyard. And the one thing, ours had some landscaping there. So at $499, I think that you're getting some good stuff in the home for that price. I think comparatively, these guys are doing quite well. But I'm curious to see how far they can bounce above, because we even sold for a good price compared to what some of the similar models were going for at that time. That was only about a month and a half ago. So interesting. I think these guys might have a shot. I mean, it really depends. Okay, so 238 Holloway, $549.9. It's a 4-bedroom, and you've got 4 washrooms. Okay, so you've got 3 full washrooms upstairs, and it's a Heathwood home, nice big balcony, and that balcony means even more because you're right across from a park there too. So these guys were at $559, and I thought they were a great deal at $559, and now they're at $549. Who knows? I mean, they may just say, hey, let's just try and find a buyer a little quicker. But I think it's terrific. The green apples, it's a secret weapon, and so you've got your kitchen. What you can't really see from these photos, you've got some granite countertops here. Really nice features in this home. I love Heathwood homes. I think they're terrific. I don't live in one, just in the interest of full disclosure, but I appreciate them. Glass shower here too. Lots of great things. Okay, so that one is, I think, the right price. 6310 6th line is $569, and so double car garage, 150 by 150. It's just north of Britannia. So again, you want to make sure that you know what's going to be built around you with a home like this. So make sure your agent definitely does the research. Inside, they've converted, because I looked at the size of this master room. Holy cow! But it's I think they blew out the wall between the bedrooms, and so now there's 2 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bedrooms down in the basement here too. Looks like it's the flooring is in great shape. Kitchen has some more original elements, but I think it's got a space for an eat-in table. It's got French doors. There's some nice pieces here. There's your master, huge, and I even like this little space here because you could put a dresser, you could put maybe a TV or any number of things. So I like the looks of this one. I'd expect this one to even be a little closer to 6, maybe. I mean, just seeing it on paper. So good stuff. I'm a big fan of this one. 503 Hinchy is at $599.9, and so it's a 43 by a nice 115-foot lot. Very, very nice. 4-bedroom, 3-washroom. Based on the room sizes, it's probably not that much bigger than 2,500 square feet, but it's got a great piece of land. Backs onto some cool stuff. You got some hardwood floors here. Big high open ceiling in the family room. There's your master. You get a glass shower here too. A little bit darker tiles with the white cabinets. I like the look of that. And there's your backyard there. And they've done a second shot just to show you how awesome it is. So very, very competitive. I think they're probably all in on the lot. They're probably asking 40 or 50,000, which I think is justified. Here's the thing: as a percentage of the price of the home, let's say it's a 10% difference for the lot. think about how much you'd enjoy it. You think about I mean, to scale, it's a very minor difference, but people get caught up on that sometimes. Well, it can't be more than 30. Well, think about how awesome it is, how many nights you enjoy that stuff. Big stuff. Okay, so 270 Fenimore this is a Sutton Hills model. It's a stone and stucco version. And so it's about 2,900 square feet. They say in the description it's 3,000, but it's a lot closer to 29. Hardwood floors here, and good looking kitchen. The beveled edge on the granite here. You've got these cabinets have been upgraded from the builder. You have the fridge depth up there. You've got the backsplash. Just all kinds of really attractive things in this home. That's a big kitchen too. The photos don't do this one justice. It's a huge kitchen. Okay, there's your master ensuite, and you've got a bit of a loft up there too, plus the 4 bedrooms. So the 212 McLaughlin is at $699.9, and so this one backs onto a pond as well. We're getting past 3,000 square feet. So the difference between this and the one on Hinchy is definitely size. Got some hardwood floors. The kitchen looks pretty good. It's okay. I mean, it's not mind-blowing in my eyes, but I think that for the size, for having that pond behind, I'm glad they chose to be under 7. I think that there's really not a lot of stuff happening over 7 right now in Milton. Even over 6, it's a little bit tough, but I think that was a good strategic decision to be under there. Okay, so the last one of the day is 7755 Side Road. And let's have a look at the pictures here. It's 135 by 204 foot lot. It's about 3/4 of an acre here. Lots of pride of ownership here. You can see the moldings. You can see the wood has been kept in very good shape. And there's a nice looking room right there. So I think that's intended to be a family room. They're using it more as a dining room, but look at the exposed beams here, the skylights. You get into the kitchen there, and you've got some nice solid wood cabinets. You got the cooktop here. So this is an extremely functional kitchen. For entertaining guests, it would be a great spot. Okay, so slope ceiling in the master there, and lots of nice things. I'd be curious to see if the master walks out to this level here. No, it's a 5-bedroom, 5-washroom, and when you look at, so yeah, the master and a second, so there's 2 bedrooms on that second level. There's 2 on the ground level, so if you've got older relatives, could also be a good thing. And then you've got a second kitchen down in the basement for food prep, possibly even having someone live down there too. So the location of this one is kind of interesting. So when you look at where it is, so just to give you a benchmark, so here's Regional Road 25 and 401 is right here. You've got all the industrial stuff that's around this way here. Now, the property is right here just on the opposite side of the Grand Slam Golf Center. So if you like to go to the driving range, this home's perfect. Granite Ridge isn't far. Greystone, you've got all kinds of great golf courses here. Now, what I'd be concerned with is it's on the south side of the street here. So if I zoom in just a touch here, you can see that there's land that's sort of being filled in, and what's going to be behind you, definitely something to think about. And then what's going to happen 20 years from now in the future. And the last thing, I'll zoom back out here, and I'll show you that there's actually a quarry just over here, and there's some more quarrying and stuff like that. So this whole area is you can see the line of the escarpment. So my understanding, and again, I don't live in the area, don't consider me an expert, but my understanding is there's a lot of traffic that comes along Dublin, it comes along 5 Side Road, and then it gets on the highway and hops on. So I've heard estimates in the hundreds of trucks. So if that's something that you may just want to think about when you're looking into this property, is what are the traffic patterns like in addition to some of the zoning and what's around you. So I'm not making any representations about that stuff. I think that it's important that you have somebody who will definitely look into those questions for you. So have a great day, and this is Milton Daily Homes. My name is Chuck, and have a super weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Okay, bye for now.